Imagine an island lost to time, a place of impossible beauty, and even more impossible dangers. Skull Island. Here, the laws of nature are written in tooth and claw, and standing above it all is one supreme force. A King Kong. He is the island's guardian in its fury, a titan whose rule has forged a violent kind of peace. We see him now, surveying his kingdom from a misty peak, the absolute master of his world. But then the sky bleeds. Shimmering, unnatural tear rips through reality itself. It's a portal, crackling with an energy that makes the air buzz with dread. The island's creatures go silent, their instincts screaming that something ancient and very wrong has just arrived. From the blinding light slithers a nightmare made flesh, a serpent of impossible scale, its 47-foot length casting a shadow of death. This is Titanoboa, an apex predator dragged here from 58 million years in the past. The largest snake the world has ever known. Now in its own time, Titanoboa is likely a creature of the swamps, preying on giant fish. But ripped from its home and thrown into this strange new world, it's desperate and dangerously aggressive. Wastes no time ambushing one of Skull Island's great beasts. Its coils tighten with unimaginable force, crushing its victim in a horrifying show of power. Across the valley, Kong sees the intruder. He rises to his full, towering height, hammers his chest in a thunderous challenge, and unleashes a roar that shakes the mountains. The battle 60 million years in the making is about to begin. Kong charges a force of nature, moving with a speed that defies his size, his fists like wrecking balls. He's fought monsters his whole life, but he's never faced anything like this. The Titanoboa isn't just huge, it's shockingly fast. Its movements a fluid, deadly dance. Kong's first blow, a bone-shattering strike that would cripple any other creature, glances off the serpent's thick, scaly hide. The impact shatters a nearby cliff face, but the snake barely seems to notice. The Titanoboa strikes back, its massive head lunging like a battering ram. Kong dodges the serpent's fangs, missing him by inches, and pulverizing a stone column instead. This isn't just a fight, it's a collision of two separate geological eras, with the island itself as the arena. Kong's raw power is pitted against the snake's fluid strength. He rips a massive tree from the ground to use as a club. While the serpent uses the dense jungle as cover, its patterned scales providing perfect camouflage. Every swing from Kong splinters the landscape. Every strike from the serpent is a calculated, deadly lunge. Driven by an ancient instinct, the Titanoboa changes tactics. It retreats toward the swampy lowlands, its natural habitat from a forgotten time. It slips into the murky water, its immense body vanishing with terrifying ease. Kong pauses at the water's edge. He's the king of the jungle, sure, but the swamp, that's a different story. The world goes silent, the only sound the bubbling of the bog. Without warning, the water explodes. Titanoboa erupts from the depths, but it isn't trying to bite, it's coiling. Its massive body wraps around Kong's torso, pinning one of his powerful arms to his side. Then, the constriction begins. This is the Titanoboa's ultimate weapon, a crushing pressure designed to squeeze the very life from its prey. Kong roars, a sound of pure fury mixed with agony. His incredible muscles strain against the tightening coils. His strength now tested against the relentless, suffocating power of a prehistoric constrictor. The serpent squeezes tighter, and for the first time, the king of Skull Island is on the verge of defeat. The pressure is unbearable. Kong's vision starts to blur as the air is forced from his lungs. But this is Kong we're talking about. He is the protector of this island, and his will is unbreakable. Using his one free arm, he desperately grabs at the serpent's head, keeping its fanged mouth away. His fingers dig into the tough scales, searching for any kind of leverage, any weakness. He sees it a split-second opening as the snake shifts its weight to apply even more pressure. With one last desperate surge of power, Kong uses his trapped arm to create just enough space to move. He forces the serpent's head toward its own coiling body and, with a final heroic effort, drives its fangs deep into its own flesh. The Titanoboa shrieks in agony, its coils loosening for just a moment. That's all the time Kong needs. He wrenches his arm free, grabs the great snake by its head and tail, and with a roar of absolute victory, snaps its spine over his knee. The colossal serpent goes limp, its reign of terror over. Kong, battered, bruised, and gasping for breath, hurls the lifeless body of his foe into the swamp. He stands tall, looking over the path of destruction, the terrible cost of defending his throne. He beats his chest once more, not as a challenge, but as a declaration. The battle is over. The island is his. And just like that, a 60-million-year-old war is settled in a single brutal afternoon. The king stands alone, the quiet guardian of his reclaimed kingdom. What a showdown. Do you think Kong's intelligence and strength were the deciding factors? Or was the Titanoboa just too far from its natural watery home to win? What two behemoths should face off next? Tell us in the comments. And for more epic monster battles, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.